is up, guys? Marky Mark back in the kitchen again. Tonight I did 2 recipes, and at the end of this pizza one I will show you what the spinach salad looks like all plated out, but we already went through that on the previous video. So the pizzas that we are doing this evening are buffalo chicken pies, and they're absolutely fantastic. Normally I would do grilled chicken with this, but we got some rotisserie chicken, so it's also still good, but it doesn't have any char on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that chicken in the cast iron skillet, char it up a little bit, and after it's charred, then I will drop the sauce into I like to drop the sauce right on the chicken and just let those mix together. And then once I got the dough rolled out, I drop the saucy chicken right on the dough and top it off with blue cheese, green onions, some chopped green onions, and just a little sprinkle of shredded Colby Jack just to kind of fill the voids and keep it from being too blue cheesy. But it is an awesome blue cheese buffalo chicken pie. Y'all are gonna love it. By the way, I forgot. Thank y'all for joining me this evening. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. Welcome any new viewers. Make sure at the end of this video, if you like what you see, to hit that big thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. So anytime I drop these things, you're gonna get a bloop on your phone and you'll know what to watch. So anyway, I'm gonna get to rolling this dough out. I did the dough in the bread machine, which I will pan over to for y'all. And the bread machines come with a cookbook, and if they don't, you can look up an awesome pizza dough recipe on the internet for the bread maker, and it's just fantastic. It just takes away some labor. You don't have to knead it. You don't gotta roll it around. It rises, kneads it, rises, and everything in the box. So all you gotta do is flip that bad boy open, cut your dough in half. It makes enough for 2 large pies, and then you get it going. So anyway, guys, I'll be back in just a second once I get this dough stretched out. Stick with us because it's gonna get real good real fast. What is up, y'all? We are back in the kitchen. So like I said, we had a rotisserie chicken for this batch of pizzas, so I am browning it a little bit in the cast iron skillet. But even with grilled chicken, I still like to do the same deal, drop it in there, just get it hot. Don't really have to brown it because grilled chicken's got the nice grill marks. We all know this. But what the real purpose of this is to add the sauce to it, to let it all just kind of, it just soaks into the chicken and it just makes it oh so much tastier. So anyway, this sauce for 2 pies is going to be pretty much 2 cups, 16 ounces of tomato sauce. Now if you're only trying to make 1 pie, you'll go with 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and I will put all the ingredients in the link below at the bottom of the movie in the description. I'm gonna do the ingredients for 2 pies, but if you're only doing 1, just cut that in half. Anyway, it's 50-50 tomato sauce and cayenne hot sauce. This is a Frank's like jar, and either way, like I said, 50-50 hot sauce and tomato sauce, and 1 stick of butter. That's enough for 2 pies. If you're only doing 1 pie, you only need 1 8-ounce can, 8 ounces of Frank's, and a half stick of butter. Anyway, I already got that right there for y'all to see. And once this chicken gets a little caramelization going on, I'm gonna drop the sauce into the pan, and then I will get back at y'all with the rest of the rundown. A little tech tip. So I do cornmeal on my pizza paddle. Sorry, had a brain fart. That allows it to slide out really nicely. So the whole secret to making a homemade pizza in your oven, just like a brick oven pizza, is first of all, you rock your oven at 500 degrees, as hot as it will go. And you want your pizza stone in there, preheated, super piping hot. So that way, you gotta make your pie up pretty quickly so it doesn't start sticking, but then you can slide it off onto the stone, and that acts like a hot brick oven, you know what I mean? And then your oven being 500 degrees is going to get you that char around the crust that you're after, and that real crispiness that everybody desires. So anyway, that's the secret to making the authentic brick oven pie at home in a normal oven. And like I said, I'll be back at y'all in 1 second with some more. Don't go nowhere. Okay, y'all, we're back. So there's the chicken dancing in the sauce, just falling in love. And like I said, you can do this with grilled chicken, you can do it with rotisserie chicken. Honestly, if you're a baller on a budget, you can do it with canned chicken. It don't matter, it's still gonna come out good, I promise. And speaking of buffalo sauce and chicken, eventually I'm gonna do my famous buffalo chicken dip. My whole love for mobile food, and the reason I built a food boat and was vending music festivals. That's how I started out. A couple small little festivals in West Virginia and Virginia. Anyway, the buffalo chicken dip, killed it. That was like literally sold out every day. As soon as I made it, it was done. Got bought and ate. So anyway, like I said, chicken dancing around in the sauce. I got the oven preheating 500. You gotta have your cookie sheet in there getting hot. Now, and I said cookie sheet, which is because if you do not have a pizza stone, you can use a regular cookie sheet. Don't matter. As long as it's hot, it's gonna get that char on the bottom of the crust that you're after. Also, if you do not have a pizza paddle, you can take another cookie sheet. You do need two cookie sheets to do this right. But if you don't have a pizza paddle, you can take a cookie sheet, flip it upside down, and do the same thing. Spread out some cornmeal on it. And if you don't have cornmeal, you can do flour. You just gotta have something to keep it from sticking. But like I said, substitute for the pizza paddle is an upside down cookie sheet. Substitute for the pizza stone is a right side up cookie sheet, and you just slide the pie right in when you're ready to go. So anyway, got the sauce going, got the cookie sheet ready. I'm about to pull this beautiful looking dough out of here, cut it in half, roll it around, flatten it out, and I will get back at y'all in just a second once I have this pizza on this pizza paddle topped and ready to slide in the oven. Stick with us because it's gonna get real good real fast. Later. What's up, guys? So my oven is preheating. My first pie dough is stretched out on the pizza paddle, and you can see that sliding action. See that? That's what you want. Now, like I said, you want to do that up pretty quickly so it doesn't start sticking. The secret I did, and the true Italians use a wine bottle, but even any kind of round jar you can use to give your dough a roll if you're not good at spinning it like me, because, you know, like I said, I'm not a true blood Italian. But I'm gonna do the first pie like this. I'm actually gonna do the second pie just straight up in a cookie sheet, because I can get it rolled out even farther. And what I do is I oil the cookie sheet and I just roll it out to cover the whole thing, and it's more of a thin crust, but it's just, it takes up more space. It's not going to get that quite that authentic char on the bottom, but you know what? The real secret is to just rock your oven at 500 degrees. If you don't have a pizza stone, it's okay. And if you're buying pre-bought crust, you can still do this recipe. Definitely do it, because it's so darn good. And just use a pre-bought pizza crust, and then you don't have to worry about any of the stone heating or the other rolling or dough prepping. So anyway, I'm gonna get back at y'all in just a few, once I get this first one dressed up and thrown in there. Like I said, I'm doing two, and I will do a final shot of both of them, but I don't even know. I'm excited to show you all these pies. They're gonna be oh so good. See you in a minute. All right, guys, first pie is ready to go in the oven. Let me get that in that light. All right, so like I said, the only topping besides the chicken and the sauce is blue cheese and a little bit of Colby Jack, just to add a little extra cheesiness to it without too much blue. I'm gonna slide this into the oven on the pizza pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll out and just totally prep up the one just going on the cookie sheet, and get them going and rocking and rolling. And I'll be back at y'all with the final product on the plate, along with that beautiful spinach salad, which I got just falling in love in that bowl. I'll do a little more tossing on that too. And we'll be back with y'all in just a moment. Now, remember, if you're like, Mark, I ain't trying to make my own dough, I ain't trying to do all that. Like I said, this recipe is perfect for pre-made crust. Get you some pre-made crust, rock and roll with it. Don't have to worry about all the actual details. And if you don't even have access to pre-made crust, or you got everything but that, don't forget my tortilla pizza video. You can do this on thin crust tortillas, same recipe. Just spread your sauce thin so it ain't too heavy on that thin crust. But if you cook that thing up in the pizza in the oven or the toaster oven at 400 degrees, it's gonna come out just as crispy. For the real dough, I'm doing 500, like I said, because I'm trying to get that authentic char on it. But anyway, guys, I will see y'all in just a moment. Stay tuned. I'm excited. What's up, y'all? So we're back. As you can see, the second dough I did on a cookie sheet, I oiled this thing and I rolled it out. And let me tell you what, when you have an oiled cookie sheet and you're trying to roll out homemade dough, let me tell you what, let me get my camera set. All right. You'll stretch it this way, it'll suck that way. You'll stretch it this way, it'll suck that way. So you gotta hold your hand on one side, and I do the palm roll. And then, like I said, you can also use some kind of wine bottle or other round jar to roll it too, and that helps. And if you ever do get a hole in it, you do what I call the Italian pinch, and you just pinch the dough back together where your hole is, do a little pinchy massage, and you'll mend the hole in the dough. But I will tell you, it is some work to get it stretched out in that form. You will be chasing it around for quite a minute, but don't give up, because it is totally possible, totally. As you can see, I did it right here. Now look too, I got a little, straighten out, I got a little tiny hole right there, so I'm gonna do a little pinch. Now, and I like to just do, I don't have a perforator, but I like to just do the finger, I don't even know what I call it. I call it the finger poke. And you just kind of tap it around. And I'm sure if there are some authentic Italian watching this, they're like, "Vaffanculo, what are you doing?" But trust me, it's gonna come out good, I promise. So anyway, guys, once we get these things done up and cut up, the one in the oven is looking oh so fine. Let me get a quick zoom in. I gotta get my angle right. I'm working with a tripod here, so it's like, you can see it bubbling away. That'll be done in 5 minutes, 500 degrees. And honestly, that'll be done in 2 minutes. And I'll drop the next one in. But once I get one cut up and on a plate with some of that beautiful spinach salad, I'll get back at y'all. Stick with me, it's gonna be good. All right, y'all, welcome back. We are wrapping it up here. Here's the first pie on the pizza stone. Looking oh so good. Spinach salad looking absolutely delicious. I hope y'all try both of these recipes and just absolutely love them. The second pie is about to be done. And let me do a little close-up for you guys. And that's that. We're wrapping it up, y'all. Like I said, this pizza recipe is perfect on homemade dough, pre-made dough, flour tortillas, whatever you want. So make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching. Give me the big thumbs up at the end of the video. And until next time, I will catch y'all on the flip side. This is Marky Mark. Peace and out. Later.